Yo, what up, world? This is BLU Blue.
And this is Exile.
And we're live on the Bootleg Kev podcast. Check us out.
Yo, Bootleg Kev podcast, man. Special guests in here. We got Blue and Exile in the building. Welcome, welcome.
Oh, yeah. Peace. What's up with it, Kev?
What's up, man?
Chilling.
Good to see you guys. I know recently you guys just celebrated. What year anniversary of Below the Heavens was it?
We just celebrated the 15th, but I think it's the 18th now or 17th now?
Yeah, 17th.
Such a classic album, man.
Oh, good looks, man.
Yeah, all these years later, it's crazy because I think about like how like an underground classic, like not a lot of people can say that like the strength of like how amazing a project was like landed them on a like I feel like that XXL cover was important because
yeah,
you were like a representation of like to me like a demographic of hip hop that like XXL's kind of forgot about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because who all was on your freshman cover?
Oh, let me see. Asheroth, Mickey Fax.
That was like the second one, right?
Yeah, that was the second one.
Yep. Yeah, that was like Wale was on it, right?
Wale was on it. Cudi was on it. Yep.
Very blog era.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
That time. Yep.
Yeah, that was actually the cover that kind of like made that shit, because the first cover I feel like kind of came and went. I think like Crooked Eye was on it, Joel was on it.
Yeah.
But the second cover I feel like kind of really kicked off like the wave of that freshman class meaning something.
Yeah, right. I feel that. Yeah, that was dope, man. It was an honor to be a part of that class, man. You know what I mean?
100%, man. You guys obviously just put out a new album. What was it about the timing to give the fans something that they've been asking for in 2024?
X always say, we dropped it because I finally stopped dropping albums for a second. So he had a little window to drop something. You know what I mean? I've been dropping so much lately.
You've been super active.
Yeah, man. You know what I mean? Been going hard. I had my son, man, and I just turned it up. You know what I mean?
Would you say, because sometimes it happens the other way, you'll have kids and then you'll be like, I'm going to kick back.
Yeah, for real. You know what I mean? But you got to pay those bills, extra mouth to feed, man. You know what I mean?
So would you say that having a kid motivated you to have more output musically?
Yeah, definitely. I just turned it up. I went in overdrive when my son was born.
Yeah.
I recorded like 7 albums last year.
That's
crazy.
You know
what I mean?
Yeah, I was just telling you the album with Evidence is special, man.
Oh, thank you, man.
Real fucking, for anybody who's like a fan of like early 2000s, late 90s, just LA boom bap shit. It gave me like real remnants of that.
Oh, word up. For sure. Yeah, definitely, man.
What's the difference between like working with someone like Ev and working with, one of the greatest to ever touch an MPC right here?
Come on, man. Yeah. There's a lot of similarities, actually. You know what I mean? Both of them are perfectionists in their own right. You know what I mean? But the difference, I always try to make the music different, you know what I mean? And the music is already different, you know what I mean, between Ev and Exile or, Shafiq right. Or, Roy Royal. With me, I tend to work with one producer on a project.
Which is important. I feel like it's a lost art form.
Yeah, man. Yeah. It helps keep the consistency, you know what I mean, in a project, I love that. I love the consistency of an album that you could just put it on and you get the whole vibe. You just listen to the whole tape. You know what I mean?
100%. X, for you, man, like you, I feel like are somehow one of the more underrated producers in the game. What outside of working with Blue, like what else have you been working on? What else do you got going on, like recently?
Let's see. Me and Fashion have been starting to work a little bit more.
Nice. He's on the album, right?
Yeah, he's on the album as well. Me and Blue still got a whole bunch more. We're still working a lot as well.
Yeah.
We got some more in store. I did a Exile radio album where I sampled everything off of like LA radio waves, the drums, the hi-hats and everything.
Oh, really?
I got a part 2 cooking.
Wait, when you say you sampled everything off of, so you would like just listen to the radio and sample straight from radio to...
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a slept on gem of a instrumental.
It's all instrumentals?
Album. Yeah, all instrumental.
Damn.
But my goal was to try to have like a real message with the music, so I was able to kind of like manipulate what I heard on the radio into a message that I stood by. So
I gotta check that out.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like, has anybody tried rapping over that shit?
Yeah, actually, Evidence did a full album to that.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
He did, but then at the same time, I was doing an album where I was getting different artists to rap on it as well. I put it out. It's called AM FM.
I gotta hear that.
And I fucked it all up. I should have let Ed put that out because now I'm trying to get.
Oh wait, so it's not out?
We only used some of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But he did a whole album just to that.
He did.
What?
In a world in which Evidence is not rapping as much as I'd like him to. That sounds amazing.
Right? Come on.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You can hear some of it. It's called AM FM, Exile AM FM.
So there are some of the Evidence, but he did a whole project.
He did a
How'd
whole
it sound?
project. It was dope, man. I was just like so involved in the project I was already doing. I'm like, oh man, I'm already doing this, but I always kind of kick myself for it. And not letting that one drop.
Blue, I'm curious, like I guess both you guys growing up in Southern California, I would say you guys were kind of like the generation. I mean, you guys are like blog era.
Yeah.
Very much so, right? And prior to you guys, there was like Dilated Peoples and J5 and Freestyle Fellowship and all that. What were some of your bigger inspirations in terms of just like the Southern California hip hop scene that I feel like doesn't get enough shine?
Everybody that was coming out, man. J5, Self-Scientific.
Self-Scientific for sure.
Come on, man. The Stone Store roster, Oh No, MED, you know what I mean? Madlib. Man, it was so...
Zion I Was Hard. Were they from the Bay?
Yeah, Zion I from the Bay, yeah.
King T and DJ Pooh. That's kind of one of my first inspirations to want to do a full production album, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Shout out to the Liquid Crew, man.
Yeah, serious.
Yeah, even all that, like
blog era, or right before the blog
before
era.
that. I'm talking about just like the. I feel like there was like such a dope underground scene in LA.
Oh yeah,
early
man.
2000s.
I was a teenager standing out in front of the club selling tapes out of my backpack, mixtapes, and that's what got me and Aloe popping off. We had a group called Eminon. And one tape would be a mixtape of everybody that we fucked with, and the other side would be all of our songs. So I'd be like, yo, buy this tape. It's got all these cats. And then they were able to
listen to the other side.
Yeah, this is pre, internet era. So we went viral by our, the tapes being dubbed and dubbed and dubbed.
Right.
Come on.
And those were the days, man.
Aloe's on the album, right?
Aloe's on the album as well.
Aloe's on the album.
Yeah, but back then, Project Blowed, Living Legends,
I just remember like as a kid going to Fat Beats. I grew up in Phoenix, so we drove out here to go to I think it was it was the Dilated People's expansion team release like week, and we went to Fat Beats, and I went to Fat Beats for the first time, and it was like fucking. I was like, this is the greatest place on earth.
Yeah.
And there was very much like I remember like dudes selling like their shit like to the people in line. Like that was like a real thing.
Yeah, those are the days, man. I would easily press the button to get rid of internet and just sling tapes out of the backpack again. No, I don't know.
Got to stop the interview. Got to shout out to our partners, BlueChew. That's right, baby. Listen, BlueChew. A lot of people keep asking, what is BlueChew? Does it work? BlueChew is amazing. It's an online service that delivers the same active ingredients right to you as Viagra, Cialis, and Levitra at a fraction of the cost in a chewable form. Now, this is all you got to do. No awkward doctor's appointments. It's all handled online, delivered to your door in discreet packaging. Go to BlueChew.com, all right? Make sure you go sign up right now, BlueChew.com. Use the promo code BOOTLEG, and you will get 1 month for free to try for yourself. All you got to do is pay $5 in shipping. It's all online. It's amazing, man. And when I tell you it works, it works. Yeah, maybe you're dealing with erectile dysfunction. Maybe you just need a little extra pep in your step with your wife. Or maybe, you just want to see be all you could be, we'll say. Huh? How about that? BlueChew.com, same active ingredients as Viagra, Levitra, and Cialis at a fraction of the cost in a chewable form. It is amazing. You're going to be lit. Your thing's going to be, as I like to say, do the designer ad-libs. All right. Oh, man, look, this is what you got to do. Try BlueChew for free when you use the promo code BOOTLEG at checkout. Just pay $5 shipping. That's BlueChew.com, promo code BOOTLEG to receive your first month for free. Visit BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. And we want to give a shout out to BlueChew for sponsoring the podcast. Also want to give a shout out to MyBookie. Football season is here. Oh, my favorite part of the year to put a little action on some sports. All right. And this is what's dope about MyBookie. You go sign up right now, mybookie.ag. Use that promo code BOOTLEG and get your first deposit bonus. And you can bet on anything, anywhere, anytime. College football, NFL, baseball. They also got the full casino. If you're into roulette, if you're into slots, if you're into maybe a little blackjack with the live dealer, you can do it all. At MyBookie, use the promo code BOOTLEG, though, when you sign up for a new account. BOOTLEG is the promo code. You'll get a first deposit bonus. And this is why it's so amazing. Right now, let's say you put a bet on, I don't know, let's say a 4-leg parlay on a Sunday. Let's say 3 of the 4 hit, but the 4th one hasn't happened because it's Sunday Night Football. You can cash out your parlay early and take the 3 of the 4 and get the same odds if it would have been a 3-team parlay. Take that money and run, or risk it. You got parlays, same day cash outs, all of that. It all goes down. MyBookie.ag. Sign up right now with that promo code BOOTLEG for that first deposit bonus. Let's get back to the interview. Well, I wonder too, because you guys have kind of seen different sides of the music industry in terms of just kind of the evolution of how it's being monetized, right? Like streaming, and you kind of hear streaming, obviously, it's a little predatory in the way you get paid, but there is like less of a barrier between fans and artists now. Like you could just hit upload, I guess, as opposed to like we got to press up CDs and we got to press up vinyl and all that. What would you guys say for I guess the business model of your music? How has it changed over the years?
For me, the first album we did, Below the Heavens, right when it dropped, they told us, iTunes was just getting popping. You know what I mean?
Because that was like 07, right?
They put our tape on iTunes. I don't even think it was Apple Music.
And our album leaked. So it was actually like the blog era that really saved us and championed us. Like our album leaked, and OK Player chat rooms is what really blew us up.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like we were on the road touring before the album even dropped, and there was cats who knew the lyrics to the songs we were doing, and me and Blue were bugging out.
Yeah, we were debuting the songs, and
you were thinking that you guys were doing it for the first time, and people know the lyrics.
Exactly. The whole tour.
Those message boards were crazy.
Yeah.
No, that's how, like, my name, Bootleg Kev, I got it because I would go on those message boards, download mixtapes, because it was like the mixtape era very much. And then I would just, with little money I had, go buy some CDs, burn them.
I love that.
Go to the swap meet.
Word up. Bootleg Kev.
That's that face-to-face energy, live and direct.
Like G-Unit Radio and all, like that. That's all that 50 Cent shit, and even
Oh yeah.
No, that shit.
Oh yeah. 50 Cent was
That's crazy. So yeah, because for people who don't know, OK Player it was kind of like I would say like the most important hip hop site for like a decade. Because like I feel like when I was a little kid and we had internet access at school, we go to OK Player.
Yeah, I would go to OK Player and Stone Store. That was it, man.
And then like I even feel like I feel like we used to chat with people on OK Player. Like you could chat with other people. Which was like weird because like I never chatted with nobody, but you could go in there and talk with motherfuckers about like whatever.
Yeah.
That was the Roots site, right?
Yeah, that was the Roots.
Yeah.
Yep.
Damn, that's crazy. Because I'm trying to think. So 07 was like, I feel like the blog era really started to crack in like 08, 09. Because 07 was still pretty early. Like you said, that was more message boards, like, still hand-to-hand mixtapes and shit like that. And then, like, people were had, like, BearShare and, like, LimeWire.
Yep.
And all that shit.
Twitter and IG started cracking around 08, 09, too.
For sure. Oh, yeah, 09 for Twitter. Yeah, no, it was definitely a time. But fast forward now, like, for you guys have... Very few people can say they have, like, a classic body of work. You guys have a classic body of work that I feel like, if we look at the way that Illmatic has been like repackaged and put out every time, there's like a university timestamp. I thought it was dope that you guys put out like new hard copies and tapes and new merch for the album.
Oh yeah.
For you guys, like, how has the business changed being like an underground quote unquote hip hop artist in 2024 as opposed to 07?
The streaming game is what changed everything. That's the biggest change, just the streaming, you know what I mean? It's like you learn all these tools to like sell your merch, you know what I'm saying? And all of a sudden your music is just being, you know what I mean?
Right.
almost for free, $10 a month.
Yeah, because
That's
you're
pretty
really not
much
making
free.
much money off of
Yeah.
streams. Like
Yeah,
for people who don't know, like 1 million streams is like $3,800 on
Yep.
Spotify.
Yep.
So it's like you got to kind of do everything else around the music. The music is kind of like the commercial for the shirt or the hoodie
Yeah,
or
for real, man.
the vinyl.
Exactly. The music's starting to play the backdrop. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But we try to keep it in the forefront, though. You know what I mean?
That's dope, man. What are you guys most excited about with this new album? Have the fans been loving it?
The fans have been loving it, man. I'm really excited to hit the road with it because of how much they're loving it. You know what I mean? How much impact we're getting, how much like input we're getting already from the album. You know what I mean? People are telling us it's just amazing, bro.
Yeah,
You know
it's a
what I
dope
mean?
album. I listened to it last night. Great album.
Oh, good looks,
On my
man.
workout. Great body of work for sure.
Word up. Yeah, man. Excited to rock those joints, you know what I'm saying? Yep, that's me.
Are you guys putting a tour together?
Yeah, we're leaving this Friday.
Oh, so how many?
Yeah.
Oh shit, how many dates?
About like 17 dates. We're doing Frisco, October 4th, San Francisco.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yep.
and then just going all across the country. You know, go look up the dates on DirtyScienceRecords.com, or just hit the link in our bio.
Exile, I'm curious. You're one of the goats when it comes to like just working at MPC. How have you, if at all, changed? Because I feel like with DJs, like DJs got Serato, and then shit just kind of changed for everybody. And then now we got controllers, where before it was like we had the turntables and the mixer, and now there's just one piece of equipment. Have you switched up your process in making beats at all over the years, or is it still just the same?
Well, as far as the live show, I do live MPC, you know, no loops or anything, just like live percussion
It's fire.
type shit. And
Come on.
I'm still lugging around the heavy ass MPC 2000 for tours. As far as production, I still use the MPC 2000 XL, but I have started messing around with a little bit of DAWs just to help me work with live musicians and whatnot too.
Hey, we're about to kick off another interview brought to you by Hardin. That's right. If you're in Vegas, it's the #1 dispensary in the country, the craziest selection of premium cannabis. And all you got to do is shoot them a follow, Hardin_Las Vegas, HardinLasVegas.com. When you're in Vegas, tell them I sent you. Got to give a shout out to our family at Odd Socks. Oh, look at these Cheeto socks. Oh my God. Look, OddSocksOfficial.com, keyword bootleg, and you can get the most comfortable socks in the world. Now, my favorite are the basics. Now, these are the Odd Socks basics. There's listen, guys, whatever socks you think are, you know, you're buying, they ain't messing with Odd Socks. Let me just say that, all right? But they also got some of the craziest licenses, like The Big Lebowski, the best movie of all time, like The Office. Lots of Office love. How about a little Invader of this? I don't even know what the fuck this is, but it's a good show. I heard. Jurassic Park. Hell of a movie. Look, OddSocksOfficial.com. They also got the underwear. Yes, they got the draws, and they're the most comfortable underwear that you could throw on your cheeks, ladies and gentlemen. And you can get it 20% off your entire cart. Unlimited amounts. OddSocksOfficial.com. Yes, they got Dunder Mifflin underwear, ladies and gentlemen. Would you look at those? Oh yeah, for all my Office fans, OddSocksOfficial.com. Use that keyword bootleg, and you will save 20% off at checkout. Go do that. Let's get back to the interview. I was talking to my dude Boogs the Beast, who's a big producer. He's done a lot of stuff for Kanye, and he works exclusively. He used to be an MPC 2000
Yeah.
guy. He works exclusively off of the MPC that has the speaker in it.
Yeah, you know, I want to get that. I need to get that.
He's like, dude,
What?
like, I take this shit with me everywhere. He's like, and I'm making beats on it, but the best part is like, I could plug in whatever session and everything I have is right there.
And it's about, 3/4 less the weight of an MPC.
And it's got a battery.
Yeah.
So you don't have to have a power.
I'm sleeping. I got to do it. I got to get.
Yeah, there's no power outlet, right? So it's like if it's charged, you could take that bitch anywhere.
Yeah.
So yeah, no. What you said you do some of the digital shit? Like what do you use?
I mess around with Serato sample.
Serato samples hard.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people love Ableton.
Yeah.
Ableton looks crazy though.
Yeah, I've made a couple beats on that. I don't, I can't. Yeah. Not for me.
For you guys, man, who I mean, being your guys' taste and what you guys are into and kind of what we know you guys to be making, is there any artists from the newer generation that you guys are fans of that you guys are checking for, that you can kind of...
Man, all the new artists, I check them out, and they already got 12 albums out, bro. So I don't know if they new or not. You know what I mean? But I'm digging like Coda the Friend.
He's hard.
Navy Blue, you know what I mean? La Russell.
Russell's got a lot of albums.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It has been out for a minute. I feel like, I just get hip to him, and I'm like, they new to me, but
No, he's a new artist, but he's also got like...
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
60 projects or something?
Come on, man. Heads is going hard, bro.
Yeah, I mean, hey, you know what's dope about him is he does, it's very similar to you, is he'll work with like a producer for a whole album.
Yeah.
Or an artist.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you should tap in with the Russell. I think you guys should have some shit together.
Yeah, that would be dope. I'm down.
Yeah, that'd be hard. Is there anybody you want to work with that's like younger that you kind of are checking for?
Yeah. Huey Briss. Nana, who's on our album.
Nana's dope. Huey's dope. Nana's dope.
Hell yeah.
Oh, and the cat Muggs worked with is crazy too.
Oh, Roz Fresco. Yeah.
Muggs been on his shit.
Man.
Just quietly just putting out hella
albums. He's low-key the GOAT, man. Like his longevity in the game, man. Oh
I just ran into Mayhem Loren at the fucking Ralph's by my house, which is right by Muggs' studio in Burbank.
Huh.
I was like, the fuck are you doing? He's like, I'm working on album Muggs. I was like,
hell yeah.
Yeah, that's my idol.
Come on.
I'm curious for you, Blue, like the freshman cover's always like a weird thing because it kind of sets up these like expectations for people commercially. Did you feel like there was like a gift and a curse to kind of like being on that cover at that time?
Nah, that was love. You know what I mean? I always felt that was just mad love they were just showing. You know what I mean? Like I'm underground, you know what I'm saying? So I wasn't like trying to be commercial or anything. We just got a Warner Brothers deal at the time, so it was like it was fitting, you know what I mean? But we still kept it true to being underground.
He was extra underground with it. Extra artsy. He did his back turned to the camera and kicked his freestyle for the double XL. I loved it though.
Come on.
Who was? I wonder because I don't remember all the way back then. Did the ciphers? Was everybody together? Because I know now they split it up.
For the interview.
But the cipher, who did you rap with for your cipher? Do you remember?
Nah, it wasn't even a cipher. They just had us.
Everyone did an individual rap.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yep.
That's a long time ago. Fuck, man.
Yeah.
It's crazy because, like, I feel like the music industry can have, like, its ups and downs. Do you guys feel like you've ever been through, like, a point in time in your careers where, like, you were thinking about maybe giving up or quitting music? Just maybe moving on from
it. Man. I was actually thinking about becoming a producer back in the days, and then my studio ended up getting robbed, bro. Oh, so I had this studio up 2015, man. Damn. And it was weird because I was transitioning into like being a DJ and a producer, and then all my equipment got jacked. So then it was just me and the raps. That's all I had left. You know what I'm saying? So I had to step right back into it. You know what I mean?
Crazy.
Yep. I felt it was like it was a weird divine intervention right there. You know what I'm saying? It was
like a fork in the road, almost like
the
universe was telling you, like, no, you got to still rap. Yeah, you're not done yet. Yeah, you're too good, man.
Come on. Oh, good looks, man.
Yeah, good looks. All right, so tours coming. People can go. You guys, I'm sure you guys are going to be going overseas too.
Yeah, we have a Europe tour in December, and the dates and the tickets are up for sale right now on our bio.
So go support that. Go get the album. I'm sure there's is there vinyls and all that?
Yeah, we got the vinyls and everything. Yeah, DirtyScienceRecords.com. You can go to Exile Radio on Instagram.
Blue, her favorite color. You know what I mean?
Go follow these guys. We're going to have Blue do what he does best. Did you make this beat compilation that's about to pop off? Is this what's happening?
Yeah. It's just me on the decks, giving Blue some classic beats, flips as he's got this freestyle. That's crazy.
Let's get right to it, man. We're going to have, there'll be a separate YouTube video. But make sure you go follow these guys, man. You guys are fucking amazing, man. So I'm glad you guys put out a new album, and apparently there's more new music on the way.
Yep.
How much unreleased Blue and Exile is like on hard drives?
Do not even ask that one.
Oh yeah, over 100 joints for sure.
Wow.
More, but I think about like Yeah, we got about 70 that's going to be coming out.
Is there any other music, Blue? I mean, outside of working with Exile, do you have anything else on the way?
I'm gonna say this: the same way we hit this year, we trying to hit next year. So
Right.
it's gonna be stacked.
You and Evidence got more shit coming?
Me and Evidence, we talking about it, about re-ing up. You know what I mean?
You know what? You should, since you kind of wanted to be a producer, you should say fuck it and flip the script the next album.
Huh?
Your beats,
I do the
his
beats,
raps. I like it. There it is, man. Appreciate you guys.
Oh yeah, appreciate you, man.
Blue and Exile.
Honor to be here, bro.
Boom.